All right, so let's go ahead and find function operations with domain. Let's go. So here we have to think about how do we do operations when we're given two different functions. So the first thing we want to do is we just go ahead and do whatever the operation is given us. And then after we simplify, let's find the domain of our final answer. So the first one being, let's just add our two functions together. So we have x squared plus 2x, and then we're going to add our g of x, which is 2x plus 1. So now all we're got to do is combine your like terms. So we have x squared plus, here we go, 4x plus 1. So here you have your final answer here, all simplified and great. Now to find our domain, we're going to think about, oh, this is a quadratic function, and quadratic functions have a domain of all real numbers, or negative infinity to positive infinity. All right, so the next one we are doing is we're going to go ahead and subtract. Now here's the thing you want to remember is that you want to make sure you remember to use parentheses when you have subtraction questions. So here we go. We have x squared plus 2x. When we are subtracting, we are using parentheses on that second function. So we have 2x plus 1. Doing so means that we're going to change our signs in that second parentheses. So you have x squared plus 2x, and then a minus 2x, and then a minus 1. So again, we are combining our like terms. What you're going to see is that you're going to have those middle terms, they're actually going to cancel out. You have x squared minus 1. And for your final domain, again, this is a quadratic, so again, all real numbers. So negative infinity to positive infinity. All right, so we're going to go ahead and now do our multiplication. So we're going to multiply x squared plus 2x times 2x plus 1. So again, you can do one of two things. You can use FOIL or you can use the box method when you are multiplying binomials together. So we're going to do the box method. We're going to have x squared and 2x, and then 2x, and then plus 1. So what we're going to get is we're going to get 2x to the third, 4x squared, 1x squared, and 2x. We are going to have some terms that are combined together. So we have 2x cubed, we have plus a 5x squared, and then plus a 2x. So what you're going to see is you have a cubic function, and domain of cubic functions are all real numbers. All right, last but not least, we are dividing. So we're going to take f, so x squared plus 2x. We're going to divide it by 2x plus 1. All right, what you're going to see is that you actually can't combine anything, no crossing out the two x's. But finding your domain is going to be actually something that's really interesting too, is because like before, you're going to notice is that you actually have a fraction. So remember that your denominator cannot equal 0. So when we solve this, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides, and then we're going to divide by 2. So we're saying that x cannot be negative 1/2. So again, if you need to draw yourself a number line, and here is negative 1/2, cannot be everything except for that. All right, so we look at our domain. We're going to have negative infinity to negative 1/2. U for union or, because we can't include that negative 1/2, going all the way to positive infinity. So we're going to use a graph here to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and do the operations. So here we're going to take f of 0, whatever that might be, and we're going to add it to g of 0. So f of 0, make sure you're looking at the correct function. Here's 0, that value is 2, and I'm going to add it to g of 0, which is negative 4. So my final answer here is going to be negative 2. All right, so same thing again. This one, be careful of the subtraction. So g of negative 8, and we're going to minus f of negative 8. So g of negative 8, here's negative 8, going all the way down here to negative 10. And we're going to minus f of negative 8, here's negative 8. That is 5. So my final answer is negative 15. Okay, for the next one, we're doing f of 5. You get that answer, and you're going to multiply it by g of 5. So f of 5 right here is 2, and 2 times g of 5, which is negative 3, with your final answer being negative 6. And last but not least, f of 10 over g of 10. So f of 10 here, which is 7 over g of 10, which is negative 2, which is just negative 7 over 2. If you need more help in math, don't forget to subscribe so you can get more notifications on future videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.